Yo guys, what is up? It is MasterDavros here, and it certainly has been a while since I last posted a video on YouTube, but here I am, I'm back, and I am going to dive straight into the latest Halo news coverage in E3 2017. So, on day 1, we did not receive any Halo 6 teaser, and Halo 3 anniversary, it is officially not happening, just as Sketch said just before E3 started. It is unknown what could potentially happen for Halo 3's 10-year anniversary. They could simply make Halo 3 backwards compatible for Xbox One, port Halo 3 for the PC, or simply do nothing. Either possibility is possible. Then, according to the free boss Bonnie Ross, oh by the way, that just rhymed there, Halo 6 production is going well, however, not ready to showcase just yet. I still believe that the game will release in 2018 or early 2019, and we could even see a teaser for Halo 6 at Gamescom. That's maybe when they might have something available. And remember, we're going to be getting a Halo 6 multiplayer beta. They confirmed betas for all official Halo games, so they might show something at Gamescom, but I wouldn't keep your hopes high just yet unless they start teasing stuff. Also, according to Bonnie Ross, LAN support has been confirmed for Halo 6's multiplayer. And then also Halo Wars news that we received yesterday when we saw Sketch chatting with our pal Major Nelson. So, Halo Wars 2 will be getting a June DLC update, which will include Spartan Jerome and Ripper Morami as the 2 new leaders for Halo Wars 2. Ripper Morami is the Arbiter from Halo Wars 1, who is the main baddie that got killed in it, spoiler alert. And so the units have not been listed yet or announced for the 2 leaders. Neither have their special abilities, but we have seen based on images that Ripper Morami himself will be the hero playable unit there, so that'll be pretty cool. And also Ripper Morami will have his own unique Covenant Air unit, and he will be banished themed, so it wouldn't be like full-on Covenant done all of a sudden. He's still gonna be banished themed somehow, but he's still dead in canon. Then also we will be getting a new campaign expansion for Halo Wars 2 coming this fall for $20 US called Awakening the Nightmare. It is a new banished campaign here featured. We'll be getting 2 new banished brute leaders, 2 free multiplayer maps, and a new mode called Terminus Firefight. Now, this is the official description for Terminus Firefight we've got so far. So up to 3 players will be working together to build and defend the bases, and also they'll have to defend a Forerunner Terminus node against an ever-increasing and intensifying horde of attacking enemies. The enemies that you have to fight include UNSC, Banished, and Flood units. The Flood will be making the grand return after 10 years of absence. So the gameplay style in this will be very similar to basic Halo Wars 2. You'll have your basic base building powers, your tech trees, and as well as leader power usage as well. So this should be interesting. This will be a nice twist on Halo 3's ODST's Firefight. Moving on to the details of the campaign, the large campaign expansion available in Awakening the Nightmare. It will be a Banished campaign. We'll be playing as the Banished, so it'll be starring Atriox and his brute lieutenants, maybe the shipmaster as well. And they'll be fighting the Flood. The Flood, this is, by the way, this is a canon story, and it takes place just a few months after Halo Wars 2's main story, so whatever happens could be potentially interesting, but the Banished will be fighting against the Flood, trying to survive the outbreak. So, the war for control of the Ark continues to rage on, and the Banished will do anything to regain the upper hand over Captain Cutter and the brave troops on board the UNSC Spirit of Fire. This willingness to risk it all, however, can have serious consequences in a place as ancient and dangerous as the Ark, because, by the way, we'll be getting the Flood. They'll be awoken, just like I said. So, there's been a question asked, how on earth are the Flood still alive and what are they doing on the Ark? So, and this is what Grimbrother 1 answered. During the events of Halo 3, the Flood took control of High Charity, the planet-sized satellite and capital city of a Covenant. The Flood crashed High Charity on the Ark in an effort to thwart its ability to fire and rebuild the Halo rings. While most of the Flood threat was destroyed in the crash of High Charity and the explosive end of Halo 3, Even the smallest remaining spore flood can take over the galaxy given enough time. So, then we have another question here. Will the flood be playable? Unfortunately, guys, the flood will not be playable. There will be only an AI-controlled adversary in Halo Wars 2 Awakening Nightmare in both the campaign missions and terminus Firefight. As for details of how many missions we'll have in the campaign expansion, we don't know. I believe we'll have a minimum of 5 missions and a maximum of 7 missions. That's what we should expect minimum, because they did confirm a series of campaign missions. And just some more clarification for you guys: this is not the 2-mission mini campaign Free have been talking about. The 2-mission mini campaign is titled Operation Spearbringer, and it is not it is not connected to the Banished campaign. The Banished campaign is, by the way, separate from the Season Pass. So even if you have the Season Pass, you will have to pay an additional $20 to get access to the expansion and its contents. However, the Season Pass owners are still expected to get Spartan Jerome as the leader, Ripper Morami, 2 other leaders, and the 2-mission mini-campaign titled Operation Spearbringer, which I just mentioned, which will be revealed soon according to Free Industries, and hopefully it is quite good as well. So yeah, Spearbringer again is not the Banished campaign. I believe that the Banished campaign will have a minimum of 5 missions and a maximum of 7 missions, so that should be quite exciting. And of course we'll be having access to blur cutscenes as well, so whatever happens should be pretty interesting. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and whatever news we get, I'll cover it as well. So peace out.